Hello, Humphreys Fellows friends. Kate back with you for a revisit to our gratitude meditation. And for you today, what I have is a video that you could either watch or if you just wanted to listen, pop in some earbuds and take yourself outside. So I've just grabbed a blanket and I'm out here in part of my garden to share some of my environment with you. Go ahead and just relax. If you want to, you could lie on your back. And make yourself comfortable. Feel free to grab an extra wrap if you want to put it over your eyes or behind the head. I'm going to place this just over my eyes because it's pretty bright out here. And take your time, maybe wiggle or let your legs rock back and forth. And of course, if you prefer to be seated, that's great too. And you could even turn your hands and palms up just to invite some more cooling into the body since it's so warm outside. And we'll start here by just letting the body rest for a moment before we tap into the five senses. And we'll start with the sense on the skin, your sense of touch. For me, I'm noticing the grass and the coolness. So just notice the sensations on the skin, anywhere where it's breezy or warm, even where you can feel your clothes. And try and keep your attention just on the skin for a moment. And then we'll go a bit deeper and notice how your muscles are feeling. If there's any tension, this is a good time to maybe make fists or move the toes, maybe make circles with the wrists or through the ankles or shake yourself out and then lie back down or move back to your seat. Maybe you're feeling some soreness in the muscles, some fatigue, either from an activity or perhaps you've got some stress that's making your muscles clench. Just notice that. Don't worry about whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. And then we'll start to feel the heaviness of the body, how the bones are heavy. Everywhere in the body getting heavier, relaxing the shoulders, the back, the legs. And then we'll move to what we can hear. Even if you have earbuds in, notice all of the sounds, the sound of my voice, any sounds around you, without needing to decide if they are good sounds or bad sounds. Just let them be the sounds around you. And then begin to move your attention to the sound of your own breath. And try and pay attention to the sound of your own breath for 3 breaths. Our next sense that we'll focus on is sight. If you have your eyes open, that's fine. Try and look at something and let the eyes soften. If your eyes are closed, watch the light behind the eyelids. We'll move on to any tastes in the mouth. Maybe you just ate something or had a nice beverage. Let's see if you can focus on any tastes that are in your mouth. And then we'll go to what you can smell. Try and take some deeper breaths, smelling what's around you. Maybe you can smell grass or something in the air, any flowers, or even if there's some cars, anything that's in the air. And then slowly, we'll stick with our focus on breath, and you'll try and stretch or lengthen your breath. And we're going to breathe out softly through the mouth, almost like you're blowing out a candle. Try and stretch the length of your breath so that it feels like your lungs are beginning to stretch and your whole body is getting bigger from the inside out. Softly breathe out through the mouth. And we'll take 2 more breaths like that. Inhale deeply, stretching the lungs from the inside out. Noticing that the belly and the shoulders rise, and exhale, soften through the mouth. Once more. If you're seated, go ahead and lie down. Or you could also do this in a chair. But we're going to bring the right knee into the chest. So you could hold on to the back of the thigh or bring the hands over the shin as you hug the knee in. And then let the right leg go and switch, bring the left knee in. And let the left leg go. And now we're going to take a full stretch, reach the arms above you, maybe wiggle, just like you're waking up in the morning. And then we'll bring both knees into the chest. Let the legs slide back out, palms face up, and we'll take an inhale, exhale, and begin to add on to our reclined or lying on the ground summer sequence for movement in the body. We'll start by bringing the arms above the head, that full body stretch. Take a nice big inhale. And now as you exhale, hug the right knee into the chest. Full body stretch, inhale. And exhale, left knee into the chest. This time we're going to inhale, stretch, and then bring the arms to the right side and the shoulders and the feet off to the right, so you're making a crescent shape in the body. Big stretch along the left side. One more inhale, exhale. And then switch, legs to the left, arms to the left. 2 breaths. And back to center. This time we'll hug both knees into the chest, and we're going to curl the nose up towards the knees. Hug yourself. From here, let the feet drop down so the knees are bent, and we'll reach the arms above the head. And then press the ground away to lift the hips up. Let the hips come back down. And then we're going to roll off onto our right side. You can bring the shoulder underneath the ear and the elbow underneath the shoulder, so you're going to look like you're hanging out maybe at the beach. And we'll let the right ear drop to the right shoulder. Feel the stretch along the side waist. Let the head be heavy. Just enjoying being outside. Just enjoying the stretch. We're going to switch sides, and you could roll onto your back. I'm going to come up onto my seat and roll to the second side. Let the side waist drop down, ear to the shoulder. Maybe feeling a stretch on the neck, and we'll hang out here for another couple of inhales and exhales. You're going to push yourself up so that you're seated, and you don't have to cross the legs. You could bring the legs out. Just feel comfortable in your seat here. We'll bring the arms down. You might like to have those palms facing up again. Just a simple nodding of the head up and down. Stretching the neck. We hold lots of tension in our neck sometimes. So this could feel good, a very simple movement. And you can pause and just look left and right. And we'll move on to our seated part of our movement sequence with the arms coming down. On your next inhale, take a nice stretch up. And then we'll bring the right hand down as you pour off to the right. Reach to the right. And lift. And up and off to your left. And lift. And this time we're going to take a twist to the right. And look forward. So you're looking over your left shoulder, and we're going to nod the head back and forth. You could go slowly. Maybe you enjoy just holding on one side or the other. Go ahead and switch. Twist to your other side. Let the head rock back and forth. And then back to center. From here, go ahead and close the eyes. Take a moment, feeling the senses on the skin. Notice what you can smell, what you can hear. And now we'll practice our gratitude meditation. We did this when we were in person, and maybe you might remember it. And sometimes the things will stay the same, and sometimes they'll change. Right now, think of a person that you are grateful for. Maybe this is a new person or someone that you've known for a long time. And see if you can picture their face, or maybe you can just know what they look like. Maybe you can hear their laugh or see their smile, or maybe you just know those things. And we'll think to ourselves, I am grateful for you. You can put that person's name in there. I am grateful for this person. We'll think of a place. Maybe this is a place where you learned something new or is just special to you. Just like we did with the person, try and imagine the sight of being there, how it feels to be there. If you can visualize it, visualize it. If it's something you just know, then you just know it. Try and transport yourself to that place. And think to yourself, I am grateful for this place. And we'll move on to an object or a thing. A thing that you are grateful for. Imagine or know what it feels like to hold this thing or be around this thing. Repeating, I am grateful for. And next, an experience. Could be an experience of the past, something you're having right now, an experience. Maybe it's a bunch of little experiences together that make something bigger. Take a moment, acknowledge why you're grateful for the experience, whether it's something you've learned or something that you were able to give back or provide. I am grateful for that experience. And then we'll go to a challenge. Maybe it's even something that you're struggling with right now, or it could be something in the past. We'll acknowledge that the challenges might bring discomfort, and it's okay to feel that discomfort. It might not feel so great right now. We'll acknowledge gratitude for that experience. And then quickly draw back into visualization or into your knowing the person you're grateful for, the place, the object, and experience. And then we'll end with one big deep breath of gratitude for yourself. Take a nice inhale and a soft exhale. And say to yourself, I am grateful for myself. I am grateful for myself. I am grateful for myself. Thank you, friends. I hope you enjoyed this. And feel free to either watch or listen to only a part of it if it's useful for you. I look forward to the next time we see each other. Bye.